Hey everyone, it's Jenna Melanson from Canadian Beats Media. I'm here with Ottawa's Rory Taillon for our newest segment of Zoomies. Rory will be performing at Ottawa's Ice Dragon Boat Festival on February 17th, so be sure to check that out if you're in the area. Welcome, Rory.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me.
Care to give us a brief introduction to yourself and your music?
Yeah, so my name is Rory, as you said, and I am an alternative folk musician. I call it alternative folk because it's a little heavier than folk, and but it's not quite rock. I yeah, I'm a one man band kind of thing. I do looping and drumming, and pre-pandemic, I spent most of my time on the road touring. So it's nice to get back to shows. I'm really excited for the show on the 17th.
Tell us about your most recent release.
My last record was Drifting, and I released it in May 2020. And right at the beginning of the pandemic, thinking that that would be a good time to put it at it. And I don't regret putting it out. I'm really happy. But as a touring musician, it was very different to not be able to support it in that way.
Mhm.
It's but I love the record. I am really happy. Not was it's and it's a little darker than my other stuff, which is saying something. But it's been really nice to be able to perform it for people recently.
For sure. What can people expect from your live performance?
Uh, a giant man on stage. No, I I like to say I kind of take the audience on a bit of an emotional roller coaster, from exciting and explosive highs to devastating and emotional lows through my music. I've got songs that have a bunch of layers where it's just a sonic wave, and then I break it down with some really quiet, heartfelt acoustic stuff as well.
What other band or artist are you looking forward to checking out during the festival?
Uh, I am really excited for Amanda Lamontagne, who is opening the night when I play. She and I have been trying to play together for a long time, and this is our first time I think that we're actually playing together. Emma is fantastic. Craig Cardiff, who's always great. The Lionels are always a good time. Linehan, I think she's playing Thursday. Yeah, it's a really great lineup
It
and
really is.
lots
Do
of great music.
you have any other upcoming shows you'd like to tell us about?
Yes, I am playing March 4th at the Shankman Arts Center in Orleans, which is one of the towns outside of Ottawa. I'm opening for Adrian Sutherland at the Shankman Arts Center. And I also just got a show for the Green Bank Folk Society, um, opening for Over the Moon on April 22nd.
Okay. The next 5 questions are just for fun. So, what's your go-to karaoke song?
um, I used to say meatloaf, like anything meatloaf, when I would go to a bar and there was karaoke. But the last time I did karaoke, I had a few pops, and nobody was doing karaoke. We were at this event, and my friends were like, "Rory, go do karaoke," and I didn't want to, but I was like, "Okay." And then I opened the binder and I opened a Queen, and I did "Fat Bottom Girls." I gave the sound guy a heart attack as I spun the mic. um, but it was a good time.
Sounds like it. What was the first concert you ever attended?
Fred Penner.
Fred Penner.
I was very small. I actually got to play a festival with Fred, and I called him Mr. Penner backstage, and my wife called me a dork.
That's awesome. What band or artist was the first to catch your attention when you were growing up?
um, Gendrix. I got a CD in a bargain bin at Walmart when I was young teenager, put it on and it blew my mind.
If you could create a festival lineup, which other 4 Canadian artists or bands would you want to play along with you?
uh, Leaf Fullback,
Mhm.
um, Emma Lamontagne, because we're playing together and I'm excited for that show. Uh, Buffy Sainte-Marie. Did you say 4? It's one
Yep.
more. I'm stumped. Let's go Tim Baker.
Tim Baker, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and since Beaver Tails is a sponsor for Ottawa's Ice Dragon Boat Festival, what's your go-to beaver tail?
I have a full confession to make. I have never had a beaver tail.
Okay,
So I'm gonna have to rectify that at the festival.
I think so.
so
Okay,
so yeah.
well,
What's your go-to?
I like anything with Nutella on it.
Fair.
But I would say the most popular answer doing these interviews was the Cal- Kalalua Sunrise,
Okay.
cinnamon and
What is
lemon,
that?
apparently. So
Interesting.
yeah, that's the
All
one you
right.
should try probably.
Yeah. I'll just get a spread and line it up on the front of the stage and just pick up in between sets
Yeah,
and different
exactly.
pieces.
Okay, now you have a chance to promote yourself, your music, your upcoming releases, whatever you want, and you don't have to be quick about it.
Okay. So I all my music is available everywhere. All your stream favorites. It's also available through Bandcamp where you can get vinyl. Both my last 2 record vinyl. Tour dates are up there as well. I have a couple of festivals coming up this year. As soon as they're announced, I'll be putting them on my website, which is rorytaillon.com.
Mhm.
And Taillon is Taillon. And I'm hoping to be recording very soon. I'm due for a record, so I'm going to be going to the studio very soon, and hopefully this year new record.